So I know the last time we talked about kids, you definitely want more.
Yeah.
I'm more than open to another baby and raising another baby. Like, I'm like, boundary I have with it, I don't think, tough topic really, him having another baby biologically with another woman. Always.
This woman makes no sense to me. She absolutely makes no sense to me. Like, starts off the conversation by saying that, you know, I am open. I do want more babies. But I just don't want babies coming out of your tummy. I don't want you to get pregnant with my man. Because if you have a girl, it's going to ruin that experience for me. But she's open to having babies.
Wanted a girl. I didn't get my girl, which is fine. I love the body's done. It would be way too high risk. Her woman was to have Yessel's biological baby, and that baby were to be a girl. Robbed of an experience. With that being said, I'd be open to like exploring other options to have a baby.
So she's happy to bring another baby into their life, but obviously doesn't want to do it for herself due to her own reasons, which is fine. But she doesn't want him to get this other young lady here pregnant because she doesn't want to be robbed of the experience. Okay, cool. It's not cool, but let's just go with it. But she's happy for them to go and use another option to have a baby, whether that be a surrogate or whatever that is. Somebody tell me, what is the difference of them having a baby girl, whether it comes from this woman or someone else? That baby girl is still gonna be here regardless. So how is this making sense? I'm gonna tell you how it's making sense. Let's get into it.
Have you talked to Yesel about that?
A donor.
I feel like this is totally unfair to Yesel. He's always emphasizing how he would love to have more kids. My intentions have been very clear since day one. I've asked about their boundaries. This was never mentioned to me. So
first and foremost, the fact that this woman feels blindsided is not cool. You know what I mean? She wasn't even notified by this information, and now she's finding out about it. Yeah, it's gotta suck. It's gotta suck.
The fact that taken into consideration for me feels incredibly selfish. I think right now I just need to remove myself from this.
I can respect that.
I appreciate that.
And this is why she said it. This is why she said it. Because she wanted to push this woman away. The reality is this. Danny does not want to be in an open marriage. It's just that simple. She doesn't want to bring someone else into their life to create this whole sister wife type of lifestyle. She doesn't want it. She would do anything possible to sabotage it happening in any shape or form. And that's why she came in like this. Because like I said before, whether they were to get a donor or whether she was getting pregnant, if they end up having a baby girl, regardless, then what difference does it make? Your experience is robbed regardless. End of the day, Danny's being selfish, and also she's not being vocal enough with her man. She should tell Yesel that, listen, I do not want to bring another woman into our life. Just be honest about it. Because at this point here, all she's doing is self-sabotaging, you know what I mean? To be honest with you, the woman should have called her out on it. The woman should have said to her, but that doesn't make sense because even if you have a baby girl through me or through a donor, well, guess what? You're still going to be robbed of the experience regardless. So what difference does it make? I guess the difference that it could make is that it means that she'd have to look at the woman that birthed the daughter. She'd have to look at her husband have this relationship with his daughter, with this woman that is now a part of their family, and she'd look at resentment. I guess that's the difference. The difference is with a donor, you wouldn't actually see the person who physically carried that baby. I guess that's the difference. So therefore, it would hurt less. But would it really though? I mean, and I guess at the same time, if you get it via donor, I guess in that perspective, it would make her feel like the baby's hers, just as it would probably make her feel as if that daughter's hers. You know what I mean? Because obviously, if the daughter came from this young lady, she would feel like that daughter isn't actually really hers. You see what I'm saying? But if it comes from a random person that they don't know, then it makes it feel like as if she can be a mother to that daughter. So I mean, listen, I get it. I do understand it. But the second this woman said that, hey, this isn't gonna work for me, she was okay. I respect it. It's like. It was like, job done. She's like, okay, goodbye. So even though I do understand the differences, I'm not buying it. This was a pure attempt to get rid of this woman. But nonetheless, let's get into the next one.
Many moving parts with trying to fly people in on dates that worked for everyone. The prenup ordered it all just honestly zipped by really fast.
Paperwork, it said it can take 2 weeks.
We have 17 business days left until we hit that 90-day mark. And it's going to take like 14 of those days to, once they are legally married, our immigration lawyer can then file her adjustment of status paperwork.
I'm really taken back and really confused why it's taking these guys so long to even get to this stage. Why has it got to the stage where now everything's been done last minute? You know, after all the years they've been through with multiple women from Brazil and whatever, you would imagine that they would have had this all prepped and ready for when it finally was going to happen. And it's finally happening. So I'm a bit baffed how this is all happening in this way. You know, especially for two people who, well, especially when it comes to Garrick, somebody who's so intelligent, you know what I mean? I mean, did God make this delay? Is this why this is happening? Because you know how he loves to use the Bible and the man upstairs himself as a reason to why he's living this life.
We need to get married tomorrow. Otherwise, we risk Lorrana being deported.
I don't even know the process. If some kind of hiccup in the paperwork and immigration, she'd go back to Brazil and we'd have to restart the process over.
I mean, if she's going to go back to Brazil to restart the process, then so it is what it is. Let it happen. To be fair, I want to see it happen. I want to see this being another relationship that they have that goes kaput. Because I guess it brings me joy seeing these guys not do well with their pursuit of another woman. I won't lie to you folks. But again, it's just, I feel like this is like storyline based, you know, like they were just giving a storyline for this one because it's not adding up to me.
Reapply for that 6 years. Finally, it's working out, and then she's away from us again. I don't even want to go there.
Bro's he's reacting as if he's about to have a heart attack. I just don't want to go there. I just don't know if I can handle it. I mean, listen, maybe that may be the case. That may be the case.
So the lawyer's office told me she doesn't feel comfortable because she's not a certified translator, and she said there's no way it would be done tomorrow.
Delays. But the thing is, though, this isn't even their biggest challenge. You know what I mean? Their biggest challenge is to come, and we're about to find that out soon enough in this video. But again, though, I don't understand why they wouldn't get that sorted out as well. You know, get all of these things in order. To be honest with you, I'm surprised they didn't have all this stuff ready by the time that she landed. You know what I mean? Because they give me vibes, or Garrick gives me the vibes as the kind of person that he would have had all of these things sorted out, ready to go the second that Lorrana landed in America. Do you know what I mean? And got it done pretty much within the first week. So I'm quite surprised they delayed it, to be honest with you.
I already have the document.
I told her we have the document.
Postpone the wedding and take the chance of Lorrana being deported? Do I go ahead and get married to Lorrana without a prenup? And Danielle have built the last 17 years. The way things are, I'm going to have to choose between my two wives.
Dun dun dun. Bear in mind, you've got a whole kids with Danielle. Oh my days! Honestly, nothing would be more funny than if he decided to pick Lorrana over Danielle. That would be crazy business because I think it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Really and truly, if it comes to that. But at the end of the day, I mean, listen, and just to clarify, the reason why he's talking about having to choose wives is because if he gets married to Lorrana now, that means he's going to get married to her without the prenup. And obviously, because the prenup won't be affected, that means obviously he's put in everything that him and Danielle has built, everything that he's built with Danielle's family, obviously her brother and whatnot, would be in jeopardy because if Lorrana ever wanted to get divorced, that means they're in a position where they could lose a lot of assets. And that would obviously affect Danielle as well as her family too. And that's why he's like, I've got to make a choice here. Do I choose to marry this woman and put all the hard work at risk? Or do I choose to basically risk her getting deported and hopefully that she's still going to want to come back again, and then we can get married at that point when the prenup is in place? I mean, if you ask me personally, if he decides to literally marry Lorrana and ignore the prenup and Danielle still sticks around, the woman is more deluded than we think, because that would be a calamity.
I know it sounds crazy, but I really want to get a tattoo of all of you on my thigh. It just shows like permanence. It just will represent like that this is forever.
Because our love for her is truly genuine, and we also recognize that her love for us is authentic. The relationship she has with herself is just so problematic that it's a reason why this situation doesn't work out between us.
I mean, listen, this Teresa woman is moving mad. I mean, the fact that this woman is really adamant to want to get, first she wants to get, so she wants to get married, she wants to get tattoos, she wants everything to be. But I understand it. End of the day, these three here aren't there because they have concerns that this woman is reacting based on her own insecurities. She's not necessarily reacting on the fact that she is 100% in love with these folks and she wants to be with these folks. It's more the fact that she's trying to, you know, she's trying to do things that's going to give her security that these guys want her around. You see what I'm saying? Because she has so much self-doubt in herself. And obviously with these three, they're nothing but just confident within themselves. You see what I'm saying? So I do understand why they're a bit reluctant to want to marry her and a bit concerned about the fact that she wants to get tattoos and all this kind of stuff because she's moving in ways of somebody that is displaying being desperate. And when somebody's desperate, you don't know if their emotions are really there for the right reasons. And at the end of the day, they don't want to go through another process again of bringing someone into their family and then not working out again because they've done it before with obviously Danielle previously. I mean, that was a whole calamity. So I do low-key respect the fact that these guys aren't trying to dive into it, to be fair. I like the fact that they've learned from their mistakes. Garrick and Danielle, they ain't learned shit. But nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section and we'll talk about it, folks. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.